Since the day I put a bow in my hand and felt buck fever for the first time, I knew this is what I wanted to do. It's taken some time, and 5 kids later, here we are, chasing this dream. From our own family farm in Georgia, to public lands all across the Midwest, and everywhere in between. We chase God's creatures to provide for our family and bring you all of our experiences. You're watching Smoke Time Outdoors. Good morning. It is 3:25, middle of the March. We are leaving the house, heading down to Lake Eufala. I was supposed to fish with my brothers yesterday, and I wasn't feeling good overnight, so didn't get the fish yesterday. I've always wanted to go to Eufala, so I loaded up the truck. Already had the boat hooked up and everything. So mid-March, driving down to Eufala, gonna have some fun, see if we can't get on some big bass, see if we can't get on any bass. Regardless, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have fun, guys. We'll see you out there on the water. I always talk to my dad and my brothers and stuff about, our whole life we've always talked about, oh, I'd love to do this, or I'd love to go do that, and this, that, and the other. And about a year or two ago, I've made my mind up that, you know, I'm gonna quit talking about things and I'm gonna start doing them. You know, you only live once. You're not guaranteed tomorrow. I'm not telling you to take your rent check and go blow it on going fishing. You know, that's not what I mean. I'm just saying, you know, if you want to go on an Alaskan moose hunt, save your money, put up for it, do it. Book the hunt, you know? Book the fishing trip if you want to go deep sea saltwater fishing, you know? Those kind of things. Don't talk about them. Do them. What you eating? Ooh, crawfishes. Fish number 1, baby. Been rolling for about 45 minutes. Came back into a creek. Fat little freaking thing. They starting to load up. All right, kids. When you got 5 kids, they tend to get into your stuff and not put it back. I mean, I know that's never happened to any of y'all. Weighted hooks. There it is. Whew, had me scared for a minute. I don't know if you can hear me because I'm talking away from the camera, so we'll find out soon enough. Rebecca will be like, you gotta turn toward the camera. Talk to it. I've always wanted to have an outdoor show. And when I was growing up, if you weren't, you know, signing a sponsor or working for Mr. Jordan over at RealTree, or if you weren't Michael Waddell and those kind of guys and just, you know, worked with a company, YouTube wasn't a thing, you know, when I was a kid. You know, the internet wasn't even a thing when I was growing up and watching these guys who kind of paved the way for all of us, you know. And, you know, Waddell, T-Bone, you know, I love T-Bone. T-Bone's awesome. I've had the pleasure of knowing him a little bit, and you know, those guys are great, and they created this dream, I guess you could say, of being able to be involved in the hunting industry and, you know, have a hunting show and actually do this for a living. You know, do I do it for a living? No, not really. I own a company that is managed and ran, so I do have a lot of free time that gives me the opportunity to come out and do these things and to create this channel, and for you guys to enjoy and stuff. And man, I just want to say thank you to Bill Jordan, David Blanton, you know, Waddell, all of those guys that really made me dream about doing this. You know, I've watched them on TV since I was a kid, and my kids grew up watching them on TV, and you know, it was always a dream, always a dream, always a dream. And you know, I'm at the opportunity or the place in my life where I have the opportunity to try to pursue that dream. It may not be to the magnitude that they do or what have you, but it's still a dream. It's still my own content, my own show, my own, you know, even if it's 100 viewers, I don't care. It's my own deal. And I really appreciate you guys that do follow the channel and do watch the channel. And again, I just want to give a shout out to all these people who make a living in the hunting industry and are kind of icons in the hunting industry and the fishing industry that we watch and we enjoy. And you've kind of paved the way and given me ideas to kind of make my own channel and do my own thing. So I don't know how much of what I'm saying is going to actually end up in the show, because Rebecca does all of our editing and stuff, but I do want some of this to be in there. I want everybody to know how much I appreciate them, and you know, all that. Oh man, that sucker came out of nowhere. I wasn't ready. Do over. Bite it again, chicken. How about that? That's kind of funny, because the other one I caught was directly across from here. About the same size fish, but this one he was just underneath a tree. 1 pound, 2 ounces. I'll say the other one's a little fatter than him, a little heavier. We'll just keep up with it. Let's keep up with a little board. Call the first one 1.4. Next one was 1 pound, 2 ounces. Just kind of keep up with it. That's what we've caught so far. And again, just on a bank, no mat, no grass. Weird. We got an outdoor show, so I was like, I know somebody's gonna come in here and look at me talking to myself. Oh man, that's so dramatic. Oh man, that's so dramatic. Oh man, that's so dramatic. I'm over here talking to you. Alright, so we got bit on red bud. Again, just in some wood cover. Oh, right there. Daggone, he came out of nowhere. Look, he took the tail of my freaking worm off. Oh, I got one, yeah. What the heck is that? Ain't no bass. Freaking mudfish. day. Biggest one of the day. I knew he bit weird. I was like, man, that felt strange. Oh, good. I didn't even have to use my pliers. Beautiful. Sorry y'all didn't get to see him. I mean, it's basically what we're catching all day long. Good. Oh, dang it. I wasn't sure, guys, if that was a fish or not. Turns out it's a fish. Took my whole worm. Okay, guys. I'm fixing to be hitting the road. The sun is like glistening off of my bald head over here. Anyway, I got the fish figured out today. Realized that I did not put a freaking SD card in this GoPro. So it's only been on for a little bit. I started running out of batteries over here with my back one there. So the only thing you missed was me filming an alligator. And oh yeah, and by the way, boom, just caught the biggest fish of the day, 3.5 pounds. Definitely was needing that. I've caught a bunch of 1-pounders, 1.5-pounders today, stuff like that. So y'all, thank you very much for watching Smoke Time. I'm gonna get this thing loaded up. I got about a 3.5-hour drive home. Thank you very much for watching. We love you guys. All right, y'all, I just took off to Eufala. Had a pretty good day out there on the water. First time I'd ever been there. I've always wanted to fish that lake. Now, me and my cousin, we're taking off up there to Chickamauga. First time I've ever fished this lake. So we're gonna have some fun. We just made this a full episode of firsts. Y'all check it out. We're gonna try this again. We are finally putting everything, actually putting in the water. We're putting in the water. It has been one heck of a morning. It's been a nightmare, really. We're finally here. Lake Chickamauga. It's April 3rd, 2021. Let's see if we can't get it going. I'm watching that water temperature. I want to see what that water temperature ends up at. I always try to talk about that when we're on the water. It's, I mean, not even partly cloudy. There's a little bit of cloud in the sky. It's sunny. Right now outside it's probably in the 40s. Going up to a high of roughly 60 degrees today. Water temperature, I'm watching it right now. It's April the 3rd. We're on Lake Chickamauga. I'm gonna say water temperatures right now gonna be in the mid-50s, but it's rising because I just dropped my motor in the water. Give it a little bit and we'll check on it. We're gonna run some crankbaits, stuff like that. Water's got a little bit of stain to it. Visibility is probably only 12 to 18 inches maybe. Country Boy Lures is one of our sponsors. Matter of fact, we're actually, they do handmade custom baits. This is like a handmade custom crankbait. This is a goldfish color green top. They work really well, stained water. It's hard to get a high quality, you know, hand painted crankbait for a reasonable amount of money. And when I mean reasonable, I mean, you know, under 20 bucks, to be honest, because most of your hand painted stuff is, you know, $40, $50 a lot of folks. But we're actually going to be available on our website here pretty soon. But he gave me a box of these to try and some chatterbaits. But those chatterbaits I would normally run when the water's a little bit clearer, I would think. But we're going to try throwing these around, see if we catch some fish with them. so y'all can see, you know, something that we actually fish with, who we get them from, and they're a little bit special, made for us. Kind of, I pick out these colors myself, so you could have something custom made to your liking too. If you wanted a hot pink crankbait with a turquoise hooks on it with a black halo, you could have one made if you really wanted one.
Bedazzled. A little sparkly.
You could have a sparkly, bedazzly crankbait if that was what your heart desired. Like I said, never been here to Lake Chickamauga before. Trying to fish the conditions is what we're doing. Water temperature is up to 54 now. So you guys know me, if you watched any of my fishing shows before, it's I like to pitch and flip. So we definitely will do that today. No doubt. Looks like there's a lot of structure. There's a big grass flat back here I'm kind of interested to see. When I was on Eufala, the water temperature was right about 60 degrees and they were starting to move up really well.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Alright, where's the back go?
It's redbud.
Redbud.
Yeah.
I said where.
I only got one pack of them.
And that matters why.
No, they're in there, right there, same place. Hey, hey, hey. That didn't take long. According to that camera, we've been on the water for 34 minutes. No, 24 minutes, because I can't read good. Jesus. Brian.
I'm trying here. Oh.
There's so much crap in this boat. Nice, chunky little fish here. So what we're gonna do, we don't want to keep them, put them in the live well. We're not taking them home with us. I'm pretty sure that's the one that smacked the crap out of my crankbait. But what we're gonna do is keep a running total. How many fish we catch, how much our total weight is, and our best 5 fish. We're gonna keep that running on the screen. That's number 1. I'm gonna get my scale out. We'll get him weighed up as soon as I remember what I did with my scale. All right, guys. 1 pound, 4 ounces. 1 pound, 4 ounces. Fish number 1.
Forgot I had mine. There we go.
Okay, then. Hey, this one ain't very big at all, but fish number 2, and look, you can see their color. They're just now moving up out of deeper water. And what we're doing is we're in the mouth of a big creek arm. These fish are going to be moving from deep water out here, moving back into the back of this creek over here, where they're going up there and they're going to spawn. So that's what they're doing. That's where we're catching them. He ain't very big, but I'm still putting him on the scale because I don't care, because I'm proud of what I do. And I love all types of fish.
We like fish catching.
Yeah, we're fish catching according to Rebecca. Hold on, my phone's ringing. Hey, Adam. Weighing one in. A bass. Let's see. Nope. 10 ounces.
Yes.
Fishing with Brian today seems to be like fishing with Nick.
Oh, I don't want to hear it, bird nester.
I hooked my finger.
And?
Just telling you. You cast it over a tree.
I remember the last time you and I fished, you hooked my back. So
that's not what happened last time. We fished since then. We have, I think. I was telling that story the other day, matter of fact. Y'all need to be careful when you're out on a boat. Me and Brian was fishing together, and we were both standing on the front of the boat pitching and flipping. And I seen the spot I wanted to throw a crankbait at, And not thinking about him being on the boat in the front with me, I went to throw that crankbait and I hooked him right in the back.
It was fun.
It was a good day. Catch that one you missed real quick.
Oh.
You gonna keep missing them, Brian? I'm gonna have to find me a new fishing partner.
He's sitting there in it with it in its mouth.
Show that camera. That's twice. It's probably like a little dink.
It might be, but whatever. It's right here on this mud bank.
It's almost lunchtime.
Dude, did we bring any of our sponsor, non-sponsor Slim Jim?
I have a competitor product.
Not Jack Links.
Oh yeah, I got me a Jack Link Sasquatch in there.
Oh shoot.
I hate to tell these, but you know, if any of y'all watched our blooper reel, you know we love Slim Jims, but I'm gonna say, old Jack Links, whoo.
Dude, that Sasquatch can be off the chain.
Yeah, that Sasquatch is off the chain.
Especially that big boy, that big fat one.
That's the one I got.
Yeah. You gonna share that?
No, I wasn't planning on it.
Yeah, you're going to.
No.
You just don't know it yet.
I bet. With that freaking camera up on that pole like that, Rebecca's gonna be like, oh my God.
What?
Because it's rocking. I mean, it's swaying.
Yeah.
It's swaying a foot. End of that deadhead right there. That was about a 2 pounder.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Get it.
Hey, snack tip of the week. Put your combos in the freezer or in the refrigerators. They're delicious.
Makes them much more gooder.
Jesus. Dodged it. I seen it coming.
Dude,
Brian.
that was like the Matrix right there for you.
There he is. Oh, freaking hammer.
Did you get one?
Oh, yeah.
No, you didn't. Did you? You
No,
got a
it's
rock.
me.
I was about to say. That's it.
That was a freaking good one. Hey, I hope y'all are enjoying the episode so far, but if you want to see all of our content, check out our YouTube page. We update that in real time, and all of our hunts get put on there, not just the ones that make the cut for the episodes that go on the actual show. So, also, check out all of our merchandise on SmoketimeOutdoors.com. We got hats, shirts, different kind of product sponsors, all kinds of stuff on there, so y'all run over there and check that out. Also, you can check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and on TikTok. Y'all have fun. Continue the episode. Oh, yeah, Brian. Oh, my God. Brian got a fish.
Oh my gosh!
Where'd you catch him on, B?
Shaky head redbud.
Oh! Weigh that giant.
Where's the scale at?
In my pocket.
Man, he's so light colored.
Yeah, they're just now moving up.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we are wrapping up for the day. All in all, not terrible, you know. We had a good day. We got a bunch of bites, probably 10 to 15 bites in the 4.5 hours or so that we were out here. We didn't capitalize very well on putting them in the boat, but sometimes that's how it goes. So I lost a real good fish on a crankbait and lost another one that I felt like I set the hook on pretty good, about a 2 and 2.5 pounder. But you know, it is what it is. You're watching Smoke Time Outdoors. We bring it to you real. Not like fishing reel, like R-E-A-L real. Headed to the house. That's a wrap.